You is good, you is your boy Ty back here with another video. And in this video today, guys, we're going to be doing a squad builder of 100,000 MT. Now, this is going to be all of auctionable cards. So even a guy like Steph Curry, I'm not including on this, although look. Basically, Steph Curry is free. Jokic is basically free as well. And those are great starter cards in which you should use and then spend up elsewhere. I'd also definitely recommend grinding for Doug Christie. So I'm going to be plugging in some budget point guards, but again, those are just some recommendations I personally do have for you guys. Again, 100,000 MT, you think it'd go a long ways now, but again, a lot of players right now are in that 20-30,000 price range, in which for 100,000 MT does make it tough. We're gonna start off today at the point guard position with Dark Matter Amen Thompson. This card right here is basically a 10,000 MT, 11, 12,000 MT version of the Invincible Penny Hardaway. The cards are eerily similar. And for 11,000 MT, here's what he does bring to the table. 6'7", 3-ball only an 88, but with the right coach can get that to the mid-upper 90s. Perfect defensively. Basically every badge in the entire game. Has the D-Rose base. Defensively, very complete. Offensively, it's tough to beat Amen Thompson. I really do like this card. For right around 10,000 MT, he's tough to beat. At the shooting guard position, we're plugging in Dark Matter Radiant Tracy McGrady, who obviously there is a T-Mac event today, did get updated to on auctionables. So, I mean, his price is right now at 24,000 MT. It's hard to predict it getting that much cheaper than that, honestly. But again, could it go down? Obviously, if you can get a T-Mac with a few extra Hall of Famers, that is something I would encourage you guys to look for. And if you can find that, definitely capitalize on. You probably can snipe one as well. You just saw one for 21.95. Again, probably in the right time slot, can snipe one. T-Mac 6'8", 97 3-ball, really solid defensively. Again, good frame. He has one of the easiest releases to time in the entire game. So if you're just starting looking for a shooting guard to run next to Steph Curry, T-Mac definitely a card I recommend each and everybody guys picking up for yourselves. At the small forward position, you're really just looking for a 3-and-D guy. And for me, Jonathan Isaac fits exactly what you might be looking for. Here's Jonathan Isaac, 12,000 MT, 6'11", good 3-ball, standing dunk, driving dunk, really solid defensively. Again, 6'11", good height, good frames. He's not gonna really get exposed defensively. And offensively, if you've got Amen Thompson and T-Mac, or if you have, let's say, Doug Christie and T-Mac, you're not going to need a small forward to do a ton. That's where Jonathan Isaac just fills that role, right? Plays great defense, knocks down wide open corner threes. And another card you might be able to find for, let's say, 10,000 MT if you do search at the right time. Next up, power forward position. You're going to have to maybe spend up a little bit more here. So right here, I've got slotted in Dark Matter David Robinson. And right here, 12,000 MT. That's not a bad price at all for D-Rob. 7'1", good 3-ball, decent driving dunk, ball handle, really solid defensively. Even for me and my Nobody Spent Squad series, I'm looking for a different power forward. I do not love this Jokic, and D-Rob could fit that build right there, fit that position, could pick him up, and he could definitely hold it down. Again, 7'1", going to knock down shots at a very high rate. And, I mean, gonna play good defense. That's the most important part, in my opinion, is getting a card that's going to knock down shots, play good defense. He's kind of another, basically, Jonathan Isaac, just at that power forward position. And at the center position, I'm surprised at his price, kind of. You've got to plug in Arvydas Sabonis. I want to plug in a guy like Yao. I want to plug in some more expensive cards, like Ralph maybe, like maybe even, you want to plug in Mark Eaton, you can as well. But those cards are all just a little too expensive. So you got to settle for Arvydas Sabonis. Now, I just sniped this Arvydas for 3,000 MT. Going to turn around and sell him for 6,000 MT. I'll take that profit, and that's, a lot of times what I do when I'm recording these videos, look for a little bit of profit that I can make on the Nobody Spent Squad series. Good 3-ball, decent enough defensively. Obviously, you would like to see a card a little bit faster, but you guys tell me, who else are you going to plug in there at the center position that can compete on both offense and defense? Arvydas is the answer to your problem. at that center position. Headed into the backup unit, headed into the bench unit, you're looking right around 50,000 MT left to spend. Point guard position, I'm plugging in Dark Matter Scotty Barnes. Now, Scotty Barnes, a really cheap point guard, honestly. Like, if you're looking for one of the cheaper point guard options, Scotty Barnes is your guy. Now, here's what I like about Scotty Barnes. Obviously, you know, the first thing that comes to mind when you're looking at Scotty Barnes is the defense, right? Good frame, all of that. But he also does have the Darius Garland base. Now, his upper being the Scotty Barnes upper definitely does slow it down, but the Garland base, really quick, really easy to time, easy green. Has the Francis size up. Has, you know, really just solid dribble six in general. And at 6'8", I personally feel like it's decently tough to beat what Scotty Barnes gives you on the court. Now, obviously, if you have a little more MT, you can go for that out of position Jokic, who right now is a little more expensive. Another option I'm just going to throw at you guys while I'm throwing options at you guys is Ron Artest, another card I'm pretty high on for 5,000 MT. So again, I like giving you guys options. Those are the couple of options there at that point guard position. Shooting guard position, back up, we're plugging in AK-47's Dark Matter. Now, he is pretty cheap now compared to what he was a month or two ago. And again, this is what you're looking for. 15,000 MT, 6'9", great three ball, good ball handle, great defensively. Basically an invincible card. Mind you, he's got a great O'Shea Brissett, I believe, base on very quick. Here's the deal, guys. AK-47 is a complete option at the shooting guard position. Is he going to move or be as good offensively as a guy like Trace McGrady, Tim Thomas? Probably not. But what AK-47 is going to do is make up for that on the defensive end of the court, right? Again, good frame. Defensively, it's going to be very, very tough to beat what AK-47 can give you guys on the court. Card I definitely do love for that 15,000 MT that I do think is tough to beat. Next up, guys, at the small forward position, I gotta do it, man. I gotta do it. I gotta find a way to get Big Z in the lineup. Not that it's easy to do, but you've gotta find a way to do it. 15,000 MT for Big Z. It's just something you've gotta prioritize doing, because at 7'3", what more do you want? Great three ball, good release, good speed, great lateral quickness. He's basically a need, because like I plugged Arvydas Sabonis in that starting lineup because you need some sort of height on the court, right? And he is exactly that. Big Z is the center that you can't really get. Even if Big Z wasn't an out of position card, I almost guaranteed still be 15,000 MT, because I mean, it's just tough to get that much height on the court. 15,000 MT for Big Z is an absolute steal. I cannot phrase that enough. If you're not running Big Z and you don't have all the MT in the world, I'm kind of curious about what your plan or perspective is. Power forward position, this one is a pretty easy addition. We're looking at Thurl Bailey. Just get the cheaper option for 3,000 MT if you have to. If you can't upgrade to this one for an extra, 1,000 or two, then maybe it is worth it. But I wouldn't worry too much about it. The cheaper Thurl is good enough. Obviously, again, if you can get the better option for decently cheap, like this one, 5,500, I wouldn't be scared to do so. 6'11", 95 three ball, good driving, a good ball, and a great defensively, good speed, lateral quickness. Again, what more can you ask for? Half range, quick release, great defensively, 6'11". You can have him guard the small forward, Thurl guard the power forward, or even center, and you're going to be absolutely just fine. It's tough to beat Thurl Bailey. I've been high on Thurl Bailey for months, literally months, because obviously we're in endgame now. You just need to find a way to get cards that can compete at the highest level. Thurl Bailey is exactly that, a card that can go up there and compete at the highest level. A card I really do love. And at the center position, again, it's tough to find good budget centers. The option I'm settling on is Galaxy Open Marc Gasol. Now, he is a little more expensive than I would like to spend, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do. 9,000 MT, 8,500 for Marc Gasol. Do what you got to do. 7'1", maybe have him guard the power forward, Big Z guard the center with this lineup. Can shoot incredibly, great speed, good lateral quickness. Again, just a guy you can go out there and trust. He's going to knock down shots, has a decent player model, going to compete defensively. Not necessarily the best, card in the entire game. I'm not going to sit here and say that. But I do believe he's maybe even a more complete option than a guy like Arvydas Sabonis. Obviously, if you can get the hero Sabonis, do it. Obviously, if you can get the hero Thurl Bailey, do it. I'm just saying, for 100,000 MT, Marc Gasol should make your squad. If you gave me 100,000 MT today, guys, this is the squad I would assemble that I think can go out there and compete. Is it the best squad in the game? No. Is it a squad that's going to be better than, you know, the end game's Invincibles? No. But it is a squad I think you can go out there with, have fun, and trust to just play at a very, very high level. That's going to wrap it up for our video today, guys. Let me know your thoughts on the newest squad, the 100K squad, down below in the comments. Drop a like on the video, subscribe if you're new, and as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.